appello, appellare, appellavi, appellatum. I call. Aula, aulae, hall. That is, a gathering hall, a place where people meet. Calidus, calida, calidum. Clever. Certe? Certainly. Certe reminds us that a long E suffix is oftentimes the difference between adjective forms of a root, like certus, certa, certum, or certain, and an adverbial form, certe, certainly. Curia, curiae, the Senate House. For the Romans, there was perhaps no more important building for the work of the government to occur than the curia. Diligenter, carefully. Diligenter reminds us of another common suffix for adverbs based on adjectives, ter. You could think of the ter in diligenter and the e in certe as being two sides of the same adverb coin. Discipulus, discipuli, pupil, or student. These are the people that are doing the discere-ing that we mentioned last chapter. Doceo, docere, docui, doctum. I teach. Here we learn that title that we associate with people who heal us originally marked them not as healers, but as teachers. Grammaticus grammatici, teacher of grammar. For the Romans, this didn't just mark a subject matter, it marked an age of student that one might teach. Hispanus, Hispana, Hispanum, Spanish. This is the word for which we can credit our English adjective Hispanic to describe people of Spanish origin from Spain. Lingua, linguae, language or tongue. As in English, the Latin word refers not just to the part of the anatomy that makes speech, it refers to the collected speech of those people. Medius, media, medium, the middle of. Notice that our word medium perfectly describes itself as being between small and large. The media are the people in our society who operate between the sources of the news and the people that are meant to hear it. Nisi, if not, or unless. Oratio, orationis, speech. Orationem habeo, I make a speech. That's right, the verb habeo means I have, but the Latin idiom describes people as having speeches, not making them. Nevertheless, we translate the phrase idiomatically. I make a speech. Orator oratoris, the orator, that is, the speech maker, the one who's speaking. Quomodo, how? Quomodo is where Spanish gets its word como, which you may have heard if someone ever asked you, ¿Cómo estás? How are you? Rhetor, rhetores, the teacher of rhetoric. Rhetoric is the art a persuasive speaking. Scio, scire, scivi, scitum. I know. It's from Latin that we get the word science, which refers to knowing or knowledge. Se, sui, sibi, se. Is it himself? Is it herself? Is it itself, or is it themselves? You always look back to the subject of the sentence to find out. That's why there is no nominative form of this pronoun. Senex, senis, old man. The old man gives his name to senator, the elders who were an important part of the Roman government, and senile, some unfortunate characteristics that can come with old age.